So they'll be calling you a radical. Let's talk about Proposition 3 here in Utah. And I want to talk about this as a cancer survivor. As this is all, so what's Proposition 3 here in Utah? Proposition 2 is, you know, medical marijuana, which they bring it in anyway. I was in the bone marrow transplant, LDSE state. You want it, I mean, hospice is like, fuck you, Utah. They bring it in anyway, so. But anyway, let's talk about Prop 3. What's Prop 3? And then we're going to talk about General Electric. We're going to talk about, maybe we'll call O.D.F.W right here while I'm on camera, on the collapse of Tillamook Bay. I've been calling them, leaving a message. They won't call me back. We've got epic catastrophe environmentally. Trump names a Monsanto exec why the salmon are dying. The greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. The people Roundup that killed the ecology. Let's name them ahead of the, I mean, it's over the top. It's outrageous. The political nightmare. I mean, people sending out bombs. By the way, I don't believe in violence. You know, I'll beat the million mass marching. You know, we're anti-imperialist and we're radical and we're hardcore and we're strong. I believe in, you know, exposing the truth, a la Aaron Swartz, a la Barrett Brown, a la Megan Rice. I believe in, you know, reality winners, all those people. You know, they take, I mean, I believe that they're patriots, you know, exposing the truth. I surely don't believe in freaking violence. And, you know, it blows my mind how this political dogma, you're going to spin it out all to the left when the so-called right has total 100% control. They have Congress, they have the Senate, they have the White House. So what are they mad at? I mean, these people it's mind-boggling to me. They're still bitching about Hillary Clinton? What the fuck? Hillary Clinton has no power right now. 0.0. She's, I mean, none. Zero. She's not a senator. She's not a president. She's not a fucking lobbyist. She's not nothing. You know? So, but anyway, let's talk about this. So Mike Lee, now this is important. I got cancer 7 years ago. I got amyloid leukemia. I had about $1 million in the stock market. I was uninsured. I was working on a Ph.D, which, what a nightmare. My bill ended up being over $1 million. I forked over every penny I had. My stock market, I threw down my stock portfolio to get into the East State Bone Marrow Transplant Center. They'll say, well, we'll put you on Medicaid. Okay, after the fact, after we exhaust all your money, which I kept my house, that's about it. It devastated me, you know, and then open heart surgery. I mean, it's been a long, ugly battle. Mike Lee, now let's be set. This is the Obamacare thing, which Obamacare is patterned after Romney Care. Romney is up by 36 points here in Utah. He's not from Utah. Which is Obamacare, Trump Care, Romney Care. This bill is just to put it back where it was. So Mike Lee, idealistic. Now remember, Mike Lee got $600,000 in a bank bailout. Now stay with him. Mike Lee got $600,000. This is the fraud and the phony that he is. Mike Lee is the only sitting United States senator in U.S. history. That's a lot of senators who had his house foreclosed on. Never made a payment. His house was foreclosed on. It was short sold up in Alpine. He was a buy here, pay here. You know, Jesus died so I could be rich. Usury. It was a usury scam. He was a scammer. You know, Alito, I mean, the whole thing. So they short sold it. There was a between $600,000 and $800,000 discrepancy depending who you talk to. Now this is the United States teabagger senator. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. He'll rat and rave, cut people off food stamps. I asked him point blank. I said, that's $189 a month people draw on food stamps? You got fucking between 6 and 8, that it's going to take you, what, 6,342 fucking years to pay that back, Mike? You're a fraud. You're a fucking phony. Do as I say, not as I do. So that's legal tender in Utah. They will fucking sue you for the rest of your life. You can't bankrupt on it in Utah, which his brother, Supreme Court Justice, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's going to be the next spring. No, that's Kavanaugh. He's not Skull and Bones. He's a wannabe Skull and Bones, which is BYU. Karl Rove, not from here. Mitt Romney, not from here. Mia Love, not from here. Orrin Hatch, not from here. Oh, Roseanne Barr? Oh, hell yeah, from here. Kevin Blanch, from here. I mean, fuck the natives. And so, this idealistic stand he made, he sent back our own money. So they had a shortfall. So the day that I was due to have my gallbladder out, I was in care. You know, AML leukemia, I was in the bone marrow transplant, you know, fighting for my life. My platelet was low as fuck, and I remember the conversation. I mean, I went, and they're like, you've been cut off Medicaid. I'm like, I was really never on it for very long. No, they didn't cover shit. What the fuck? My doctor's going crazy down there. John Huntsman Sr. went psycho on this. Now, he's dead of cancer. He went, what the fuck? He says, I'm going to run against Mike Lee. We're going to put up John Huntsman Jr., you know, and there's only one person that could beat Mitt Romney here, and that'd be John Huntsman Jr., a native. Where's he at? Sent next to Stoughton in Russia. You know, Huntsman Chemical, Huntsman Chemical, Huntsman Chemical. So, he's going to run against him. John Huntsman Sr. did all kinds just going off on Mike Lee. Then all of a sudden, the back door of the club, as we call it here, you know, what? He ends up being Mike Lee's running mate. So Mike Lee, okay, he owes $800,000. In Utah, you can legally garnish wages, 50% of wages. So what does he make? $160,000 a year as a United States Senator, plus his lobbyist fees, you know, corporatists. So they're obviously going to sue him, you know, the bank on the short sale and destroy his life, what they do here. That's what they do. They love, because it's self-righteous, fucking buy here, pay here, fucking, they exploit the very vulnerable, the fucking hardcore. They're fucking Satan worshipers here and then call themselves Christians. And where they always went, no, Utah was the last place to get rid of usury laws. They build fucking malls, they fucking blonde hair bleed, they, you know, never seen a war, a drone, or a bomb they didn't fucking like. You know, all the asymmetric opposite teachings of Jesus Christ, and they'll say they're Christ-like when they're Satan-like. So, he owes between $600,000 and $800,000. So, of course, he's going to get sued. They'll garnish his wages. Ha! Chase, J.P. Morgan, and that'll lead me into the call on General Electric. Says, oh, no, here's a lobbyist gift. We'll pay it. So, all they did, his idealistic stand, they had a shortfall. He sent our own money back. So they're like, all men between the ages of 40 and 65 years old, he just went, whoop, didn't matter. I mean, I was in critical condition at the top of the list, AML, leukemia. By the way, I never got any public assistance. I didn't get shit. You know, that's how the haters are here. On my own, fighting, scrapping, and fuck my life. People online, thank God for the small... I mean, I remember, I used to get... I mean, in those days, it was hardcore. I don't know how I survived. I honestly don't know how I fucking survived. I don't know how I do now. But anyway, so he sent it all back, so they had a shortfall in the state of Utah. So they cut off all men, irregardless, single man between the ages of 45, just whoop, cut them off. All of them, all of them. So we've lobbied to get it back. We just want it back the way it was with our own money. Fuck, you know how much I paid in over the years? My father's a Special Forces Marine who gave his life and fucking died. My uncle that raised me, served on my beach on D-Day. You know, I fucking was a pillar of this community, whatever. Just one day. That's what cancer does. So, we thought we had it passed. These idealistic, hairsprayed fuckers know, but they can bail out Energy Solutions and give them fucking money to poison our place. We don't make nuclear waste here. So General Electric, they shot it down 3 years in a row. When the polls show 75 to 85% of the Utahns want it back the way it was before. Yet these lobbyist whores, because people don't vote, they just check one box. You know, there's no two-party system. There is no bloody revolution. There is no political solution. It's dogma. Fucking television, fucking Kool-Aid drinking fucking fools. They believe, you know, that you're taught to hate a certain type of person. Soros, fucking Hillary. I mean, just, you're taught, you're socially engineered into fucking hate for a race, just like racism. It's ignorance. You don't even know why you hate. You just fucking hate because you're hypnotized and you're told how to fucking hate. So they come out. This is J.P. Morgan. 3 of the analysts come out this morning on GE and say they are lying. They've requested their balance sheet again. They say point blank, here we go, they are lying on their assets. They are double dipping on assets. Now they come out and point blank admitted they've been lying on earnings reports for 30 years. I mean, point blank lied. I stood right here a year ago and told you short. I memorized Million Mass March and says, kid, well, it's probably a good buy right now at 18. This is after it went from 20 to 30. I says, what the fuck makes you it's a good buy? You just buy for the fucking sake of buy it. Growth for the sake of growth. The United States makes up less than 4% of the world's population. They're consuming 44%. Always been this way? No, it's a fucking shopism, fucking, you know, it's a consumerism, fucking drunken high, fucking bender from hell. They're on the highest high. These fuckers are high. They're fucking gonzoed, fucking consumption junkies. So, no, it's not. I mean, their balance sheet's out of control. This will be the worst earnings report in fucking U.S. stock market history. Where's the SEC? They come out in fucking, you know, CNBC owned them. I mean, this is fucking criminals hell. They have $180 billion in fucking pensions they can't pay. They're double dipping on their fucking balance sheet. They lied for 30 years on it. Shareholder lawsuits are lined up so fucking deep it's unreal. This is in the belly of the beast. This is the University of General Electric. Water construction. What about the USS Reagan case? Fuck. That's unbelievable. Fast track set to go forward. How long ago? Fuck. You know, I'm on my own. It's a nightmare. So get out. Get out now. They delayed their earnings report till the 30th. This will be the ugliest earnings report in United States stock market history. There's going to be fraud, and if the SEC doesn't want to take care of it, which they're obviously not going to, which they've come out and admitted, fucking Jack Welch, probably the, well, only second to Jeff Immelt to cover up with Fukushima. Jeff Immelt, fly one plane with the other. The most criminal fucking two CEOs in United States history. And I cannot overstate that. Jack Welch, I mean, remember CNBC? CNBC has a lot of liability. Kramer has a lot. You should sue Kramer. And, you know, all you people that lost the pensions funds, I remember, this was a safe Dow component stock. They're still paying a dividend with money they don't have. This will be so fucking ugly. This stock will get delisted. It's only a matter of time until bankruptcy comes. There's no way out. The fucking debt structure they have, it's like somebody says, why can't we just reset the debt, just wipe it away? Why? Are you kidding? What, you think we don't owe that money to people? You don't think people are loaning that money every day? Those are loans. You think those people are just going to forgive it? Just walk out? Oh, it's China. Well, they have a lot, but school funds, pension funds, freaking, I mean, it really is the backbone of this country. These funds, these bonds, I mean, who do you think funds all this? So you're going to just say, I mean, we have 23 trillion in fucking debt, fucking personal debt, the fucking student loan debt. It's an absolute crisis, and not to mention the fucking environment dying. Oh God, these fucking punks fucking around out here, so fucking, you know, turn up their fucking car radio, listen to that shit. Turn that shit off. Fuck. Fuck. I hate that shit. I mean, the music is so bad in this country now. Remember how good it used to be in the 60s and the 70s and the fucking, even in the 80s? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. How bad is it? Oh, it's bad. So let's call O.D.F.W. right now. Inside the University General Electric that killed the fucking salmon in Tillamook. Okay? See if I can do this. Look, man, no hands. Fuck, I hate this. Like talking on your plate. Oh, my Lord. See, I got the number. Let's call him. Is that it? Yep. 503-842-2741. O.D.F.W.'s office at Tillamook Bay. But we'll do that. We'll press 3 and see if they call us back. If I can find out how to use. It's like talking on your kitchen plate. Of course they're not. Yes, some environmentalists were concerned on this catastrophe going on in Tillamook Bay. Where we're talking to fishermen up there every day, and no returning. There's no dams on the 5 tributaries in there in this historic run. It's a catastrophe. We're wondering why it's not emergency shut down. We're talking to fishermen every day. 50 boats out there. They're returning with 0.0 fish. This is an absolute catastrophe. And how come you're not talking about Fukushima? We had record returns there in 2015. They have a class. Can you please call me back? Kevin Blanch, the Post-Ignorance Project. You know, a concerned citizen. You know, don't you think the Pacific Ocean dying would be a major concern of, you know, isn't that, you guys, people make a living off other people's taxes and you never work? When you got the greatest ecological catastrophe maybe in human history ongoing right under your feet? Please give me a call, 801-452-1908. Thank you. Of course, you know they won't call back. They never do. They used to talk to me. They used to laugh. They don't laugh anymore. There's no fish coming in. It's an epic catastrophe. So the country's in fucking epic denial. They're in debt denial. They're in consumption junkie freak show, consuming 44% of the world's GDP when they make up always been that. No, 1980 make it 4%. The average baseball player in World Series, go team. The average baseball player in 1975, 79, we are family, made less than 4 times the average working class American. Now you incorporate the cash rate into the average working class America right now. The average working class American is making $18,000 a year. That's coming right from the government data. I'll post the links off the government's fucking link. So they made less than 4 times. So do the math. That means the average baseball player is making today, if you adjusted inflation and everything else, about $75,000 a year. They were talking last night, the new contract that Mookie might bid, or what is it, $300 million. Some of these players are getting contracts for $300, $400, $500 million. Now you think about that. You don't think this is monarchy globus? You could be the next Josh Welch. The homeless population is psychotic in this country. The participation is off the hook. The fucking debt structure, this is a Ponzi scheme. But the greatest crown jewel is the death of the Pacific Ocean. And the answer, let's cut people off food stamps. Military industrialized fucking beast complex. Look at the money they throw. Go fucking how nice is they invent ISIS. Boogeyman, boogeyman, boogeyman. Fuck the streets, fuck the bridges, fuck the fucking people, fuck it all. That means degenerate America. The generation that killed the sea. This is the greatest denial fucking generation in human history. I'll see you in DC. You know, so then I'll walk back, I'll work the whole coast of California again. I'm going to work it and show you that the tide pools ain't coming back. It's Fukushima, the generation that killed the Pacific Ocean. You don't think that the death of the Pacific Ocean would be a big story? Let's name fucking Monsanto Roundup exec to give us all multiple myeloma. You know I'm multiple myeloma. Kicked off Medicaid, by the way, kicked off. Why I'm in critical condition. The son of a dead, nuked to death, gave his life, United States fucking Special Forces Marine. That's what they think of me. What a country. Stay tuned.